You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Yeah, I did it. I got promoted to Silver 5. I know. Silver 5 is still garbage, but I mean, what you expect from someone who calls himself Dr. Trash. But today's video is not about me, it's about you and how you can escape the elo hell. And yeah, there are probably thousands of videos out there with tips and tricks on how to climb, but fuck that shit. All of those videos just tell you essentially the same. Those 5 tips will help you to get from bronze to diamond, and that's no clickbait. Shut up, dude, you don't know shit. I had games where my top laner stole my blue buff and then went 0-8-0. But sure, if I learned how to CS or play around my power spikes, I surely would have won that game. We're not gonna do anything like that. I'm going to present you the real 5 tricks on how to get out of bronze. Trick number 1. Don't play AD carry. AD carry is just a nerd who gets bullied in school. He gets picked on by all the other kids and never has a chance to reach his full potential. And yeah, some of you will now bring up the argument, well, that's why you have a support. And yeah, this argument would be true, but not in bronze. I mean, first of all, I've never met a support main in bronze because that shit just doesn't exist, which means every player who is supporting you is auto-filled. And even though those guys should support you, they rather be the carry themselves, which leads to interesting picks like Akali support or what about some Wukong. But for the sake of the argument, let's just assume that your support picks an actual support champ, and then you're still fucked. Cause having a bronze player supporting you is like electing an cystic, ignorant and somehow orange millionaire as the president of the United States. It's just gonna fuck up everything. Trick number 2 is, don't play support. It's for the same reason on why you should not play AD carry. You rely on another bronze dude in order to win. And relying on a bronze player is like letting a monkey defuse a bomb in front of you. And yeah, I know that's a shitty comparison, but I couldn't come up with something better. But back to the topic. While AD carry is already shitty enough, is support even worse. No matter what, the carrier gets always the credit for it. And if your team falls apart, you can do nothing about it but watch. That's no fun, believe me. It's like watching a horror film when the side chick of that one dude decides that splitting up is a good idea. You saw it coming, but there's nothing you can do about it. Trick number 3. Accept that you're bronze. If you ask 100 bronze players out there why they're bronze, only very few will say cause they play poorly. You will hear excuses, they will blame it on teammates, trolls and anything but themselves. But the truth is, you don't get placed in bronze for no reason. So accept that you're bad and try to improve rather than complain about others. Tip number 4. Learn how to control your aggressions. Ranked is sometimes so frustrating to play and it gets us all tilted. Some people more than others of course, but we all had those games where we felt like shit afterwards. So just find your own way on how to deal with it. Maybe get yourself a punch bag, try it out with sports, or start ranking to release your stress. But just don't let the frustration get you. And my last tip is, just play the fucking game and you will improve automatically. I know that seems like a no-brainer, but yeah, what can I say, I ran out of ideas. But no, jokes aside, you don't have to watch patch note rundowns or similar stuff to find a hidden OP champ in the current meta. It's fucking bronze, man. You could essentially play on-hit Braum jungle and you could climb if you put the effort into it. So stop watching all those guides and that bullshit and start playing. And yeah, that's already it. I know this video was not that informative, but I wanted to make it rather funny than serious, so yeah, I hope you liked it. But anyway, thanks for watching and I hope to see you next time.